1857 was a hallmark year in the development of the sewing machine because in that year, James Gibbs of Wilcox and Gibbs fame and Charles Raymond, represented here by an A.F. Johnson machine, each received a patent for chain stitch sewing machines. While they both produce the same stitch, they do it in completely different ways. In Raymond's design, as the needle starts moving upward, drag on the thread by the cloth causes a loop to form. A hook catches this loop and holds onto it as the needle retracts. When the needle comes down for the next stitch, the hook moves backwards, loosening the hold on the first loop, allowing the needle to pass through this loop. The needle continues down, and the hook pulls all the way back, letting its loop slip off the end of the hook. This loop surrounds the needle and the thread it carries. Take-up action pulls the first loop tight as the needle starts on its way upward, creating a second loop, which the hook now catches, and the process repeats. The Gibbs design uses a rotating hook to catch the loop and hold it until the needle returns, passing through the first loop as it does. The first loop is released and now surrounds the needle and next loop about to be formed. The first loop is pulled up tight around the next loop, and the hook grabs the new loop, repeating the process. While this system appears to produce a stitch in much the same manner as Raymond's, there's an interesting difference between them. Watching the first loop shows that it goes through a 180-degree rotation on its way out. Each loop in the chain stitch gets a half-turn twist. It appears this rotating hook system is much simpler and therefore to be preferred, but the hook is a very complicated shape to machine, and the tolerances on needle length extremely demanding. While the Raymond system uses many more parts, they're easily made from flat stock, and the needle placement is very forgiving. A close look at the underside of each stitch shows that except for a difference in thread thickness, they're identical. My next video is going to look at a 1922 National Paveway sewing machine. I hope you'll enjoy it. And as always, thanks for watching.